Ew. Ew, ew, ew. I am so sick of the same issues. I am so sick of watching this baseball team struggle with the same problems. And realistically, it's not like that's going to change considering it's the same roster, so why would it? But it's so annoying to see this club fail. Fail miserably. As they fall today, 9-6 to the San Francisco Giants, 2-5, an abysmal 2-5 on this road trip. There were 3 big problems for me today. 1, Jake Arrieta. 2, timely hits. And 3, yes, that's right, Gabe Kapler. So let's start with Jake Arrieta. He started off the game terrible. Then he gets a 5-2 lead. After Bryce Harper delivered, we scored some runs, 5-2 lead, and instantly he gives it right up. His final stat line's 3 innings, allowed 7 hits, 5 earned runs. I'm going to be honest with you. At this point, I think this was it. I think this was the last straw. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked for the season because of the bone spur. This was clearly his worst performance since the bone spur was a thing. And it's been getting worse and worse each time. But Jake has to be better if he's out there. I mean, I understand the bone spur is there. There is a physical issue. But you have a 5-2 lead. Like, you can't just give it right back up. Gotta be better than that. Timely hits in the 4th inning. The score was 5-5. We had bases loaded, 1 out. Bases loaded, 1 out. JT Realmuto strikes out. And how many times now? A broken record. I'm a broken record when it comes to JT Realmuto and runners in scoring position. He struck out and Scott Kingery popped up. In the 7th, bases loaded, 6-5 Giants at this point because Ranger Suarez threw a meatball over the middle of the plate that got murdered. So that's how we lost the lead to 6-5. Bases loaded, can't get the job done once again. Rhys Hoskins pops up the first base. In the 8th, we tie it 6-6, but we leave Scott Kingery on third base because Brad Miller comes in to pinch hit. Nice. We had 10 hits. We were walked 11 times. How you don't produce more runs? It's killing me inside. It's killing me inside. That's insane. We can't get the timely hits. We did early in the game when we started out a little hot there and scored some runs. Like I said, Bryce Harper delivered in a big moment there to knock some runs in. We had a sac fly with Corey Dickerson at one point. Like we had some runs produced, but to win this baseball game, you left the bases loaded twice. And then in the 8th, you left Scott Kingery on third. Like those moments, you got to put the bat on the ball and execute. You got to find a way to get the ball in a spot to score some runs. So Gabe Kapler, let's talk about how Gabe Kapler affected this game. It was the 8th inning. Alvarez had 2 outs. Guy on first base, Alvarez had 2 outs. He yanks him to put in Nick Pivetta. I'm not a big Alvarez guy, but this is when you realize analytics is over-managing the baseball game. Like, what was the reason for that? There had to have been numbers to tell Gabe Kapler to switch to Nick Pivetta. Well, that's where analytics did not help you there. Because Nick Pivetta allowed a triple. And then, oh yeah, that's right, he allowed the Giants closer in his first ever Major League at-bat to knock in runs. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make that up. Come on, Nick Pivetta was horrendous today in his 1/3 of an inning. But there was no reason to go to him. Why can't Alvarez finish the job? Analytics becomes over managing the baseball game in that spot. We have an off day tomorrow. Then we got the Chicago Cubs coming to town. That's going to be real fun. By the way, we're 4th in the division to the New York Mets. That's right. I told you it was coming soon, and here it is. I did not make a video for yesterday's 3-1 game. I was down the shore. I didn't catch too much of that game. I'm happy that I didn't watch it, to be completely honest with you, because a slow, boring game where the Phillies didn't come out and make anything happen. Shocker. Shocker. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the same conversations. I'm sick of the same outrage. It's annoying. When this season first started, I was pumped that there was actual baseball to talk about. It's kind of been dead around the Philadelphia sports scene. The Eagles took over, the Sixers took over. No one talked about the Phillies. They were embarrassing. And obviously signing Bryce Harper, JT, getting Gene Segura in here, bringing in guys, Andrew McCutchen, things of that nature. Obviously that sparked the fan base. And I was thrilled to be talking about, 2 counts, this is what you do, and early in the season, we're scoring this many runs, and we got a man on first and third, 2 outs, we got to run in. Like, I loved talking about it. Now, I'm annoyed, I'm bothered. It's kind of been overworked in my brain. Gabe Kapler sucks, upper management hasn't done enough. Players aren't executing. Runners in scoring position are a problem. I've been hearing the same problems and same conversation for weeks now, and I'm getting sick and tired of it. But is anything going to change? Nope. Nope. Why would it? Upper management decided to go with the attitude of, if we get in, we get in. The Mets, at the deadline, who were dead in the water, go out and get Stroman. Would you look at that? It sparked the baseball team and they go on this absurd run. The message the upper management sent to the Phillies at the deadline was, if we get in, we get in. Well, now your team is responding to that message. That's on you. That is on you. You had the ESPN feed on today on the Sunday Night Baseball. A-Rod saying some fantastic things about pretty much how Gabe Kapler is doing horrendous with some of those decisions. Specifically, that Alvarez move with Nick Pivetta. A-Rod went to town. I hate the ESPN feed, though. I really do. The crack of the bat. I'm in the kitchen, right? I like the fact that there's sound effects for the baseball bat, of course, and it makes it cool. But it's to an extreme. I'm in the kitchen. I'm getting a little snack, a little how do you do. I hear the crack of the bat. I turn around. Oh, damn, who hit that? It was a ground ball to third base. It was a blooper, a little dribbler. It made it seem like it was a moonshot over into the bay like Bryce Harper had a couple days ago. When you look at it, some guys had some nights. Cesar Hernandez had some hits. Like, when you look at it in individual statistics, it doesn't look too bad. Like I said, we had 10 hits. We walked 11 times. Guys were on base. It doesn't look bad from the eye. It was bad, though. So, pitching didn't work today. Hitting didn't get the timely hits, and the manager failed. Not a good recipe for success. I can tell you that for free. So in this Cubs series, after the off day in this Cubs series, we end up having Vargas, Aaron Nola, and Drew Smyly on the mound. At this point, like I said before, I am smelling an epic collapse. I am smelling the same type of collapse that we had last year. You can see it. We're continuing to lose every series we play. 2-5 on the road. I mean, how do you come out and play like that? Since the All-Star break, we've been a mess. We're a laughing stock of the league. 4th in the division. Oh, it gets me so angry. I need something to take my mind away. Yeah, Eagles football's back. Yeah, it is, and I'm so involved in it. But it's not enough because a lot of the things going on is somewhat meaningless, like a preseason football game. It's meaningless to an extent. Yes, you want to see how the players do, but it doesn't matter the outcome. These games, they matter. Like, there's a meaning towards it. Now, realistically, if we keep falling at some point pretty damn close here, we're not going to end up having meaningful baseball. But I need something that actually has value. And this Phillies baseball team, guess what? They're not giving it to me right now. And it's sickening. And it's so... It's so obnoxiously hard to tune into this club every day when you know you got a 75% chance of a broken heart by the end of the night. Let me know your thoughts down below. Bryce Harper, he was Leading off again today, he was on base 4 times. One move that blew my mind, the fact that Sean Rodriguez even started this game. Now, Corey Dickerson ended up going in there and hitting 3 times because he pinch hit for him, but why was Sean Rodriguez even in this baseball game at all for 1 second? The guy is bad at baseball. The guy does not deserve to be in the majors. Let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and I will see you next time.